Globe nominations live updates. The Golden Globe nominations will be announced at 8:15 a.m. Eastern on Monday. Dunkirk, Get Out, The Post and Call Me by Your Name are all expected to be recognized. In the TV categories, Twin Peaks could join Emmy winners like Big Little Lies and The Handmaid's Tale. Long seen as the most unserious stop on Hollywood's awards circuit, the Golden Globes, nominations for which will be announced on Monday, may take on added weight this time around, steering an unmoored Oscar race onto some kind of course. Or not. The Globes are weird. They are handed out by the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, a group of mostly freelance journalists, only 89 of whom vote. Studios see members as easy to manipulate. A lawsuit in 2011 alleged payola and kickbacks. The organization settled out of court, and top prizes are split into dramatic and comedic categories, often in confounding ways. But timing is everything in show business, and Academy Award voters, some 8,400, cannot help but pay attention to the Globes, which are bestowed in the middle of the Oscar nomination process. The 75th Globes ceremony will be broadcast live on NBC on January 7. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences will announce Oscar nominations on January 23. Depending on their choices, Globe voters could clarify standings in the Oscar race. That contest, the first in nearly 30 years without Harvey Weinstein pulling strings, has so far been a free-for-all, with the World War II epic Dunkirk, the gay romance Call Me by Your Name, the satirical horror film Get Out, the coming-of-age movie Lady Bird and others jockeying for position. Below are 5 things to consider before the Globes nominations are unveiled starting at 8:15 a.m. Eastern. This Watergate-era drama about the famed publisher of The Washington Post, Katharine Graham, has been trying to hang back. It won't arrive in wide release until January 12. But early buzz has been strong. The National Board of Review named it the best film of the year, and Globe voters could turn the Post white-hot. Nominations are expected in the Big Four categories: Best Drama, Director, Steven Spielberg, Actress, Meryl Streep, and Actor, Tom Hanks. No other movie is expected to pull that off. Because the Press Association gives a prize for Best Drama and Best Comedy, Hollywood often looks to directing nominees for clues about what film truly rose to the top at the Globes. Joining Mr. Spielberg will likely be Christopher Nolan, the force behind Dunkirk. 2 other safe bets include Luca Guadagnino, Call Me by Your Name, and Guillermo del Toro, who directed The Shape of Water, a fantasy focused on a mute janitor and her romance with a mysterious merman. That leaves 1 slot. The strongest contenders for it are thought to be Jordan Peele, Get Out, Greta Gerwig, Lady Bird, and Joe Wright, whose Darkest Hour examines Winston Churchill's early days in World War II. Who will be left out? If you trust the handicappers at Gold Derby, an entertainment honor site, this year's Academy Award nominations could be Oscars so white all over again. Currently, the prognosticators indicate there's the possibility that only the supporting actress category would feature an actor of color, Mary J. Blige, for her sagacious matriarch in Mudbound, a Netflix drama about racial tension in rural Mississippi in the 1940s. The Globes could prod other worthy candidates forward, including Tiffany Haddish, the breakout star of Girls Trip, the Big Sick lead actor Kumail Nanjiani, Daniel Kaluuya, who helped propel Get Out to box office heights, and Hong Shou, a scene stealer in Downsizing. Octavia Spencer, a former Oscar winner who is featured in The Shape of Water, could also be in the mix. Globe voters like to make agenda-setting choices with their television awards. They paid early attention to Transparent, Mr. Robot and The Crown, helping to catapult those series into the cultural firmament. But Emmys voters may have beaten them to the punch this year. At the most recent Emmy Awards, multiple trophies went to rookie shows like The Handmaid's Tale and Big Little Lies, both of which are also likely to receive numerous Globe nominations. The newest series that Globe voters could rally behind on Monday are actually reboots of old ones, NBC's Will and Grace or perhaps Showtime's little-watched Twin Peaks. The meandering HBO drama The Deuce and Netflix's period serial killer series Mindhunter could also receive nominations.